Boy, I wish love was close after the final tour doesn't die. This'll be for the week of
March 13th, 2018.
Okay, so maybe just combining all the album titles is a bit rough around the edges, but it could work as a standard intro. I honestly thought this was going to be an acapella album. There are some acapella tracks on there, but it actually has some very, very lush orchestrations in some of the tracks.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Every kind of love but true love, oh love, love for sale.
I generally like Thomas Lauderdale's Pink Martini as a band anyway, but putting Kathleen Saadat over it really just pulls it all together. This is a unique trio. Typically it's drums, bass, and piano, but with Delvon and Lamar, it's organ, guitar, and drums. And it's a great funk album, and boy do I love funk. Speaking of more traditional jazz trios, Keith Jarrett on piano, Gary Peacock on bass, and Jack DeJohnette on drums. This is actually the third time we're mentioning him in this show. This is a concert done back in '98 at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, and it's now being released 20 years later. Speaking of concerts being released later, here we have two historically relevant jazz musicians doing their final tour in Europe, which consisted of shows in Paris, Stockholm, and the one that this vinyl is about, Copenhagen, on March 24th, 1960. This was previously only available via bootleg.
Singing, I love rock and roll.
This genre is usually pretty consistent. We regularly have new stuff to talk about, but there are times in which we don't. I believe this is the second time this year.
It's bigger than
Look, God been this way. System is loaded up them shotgun shells and shot my older cousin. That's all in his face. Talking, my teachers call me a disgrace.
So this is a unique one. Some tracks are more rap, some tracks are more R&B, and some tracks are more actually two tracks, specifically referring to Old Friends X New Foes, BBWW X Fake Show, and Happiness X Tell Me. They all threw me for a loop while I was listening through them.
Some help from the maestro, please.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body.
Oh boy, it just needs to stay up here for one more month, and then it'll be up in here for a year. Happy birthday.
Higher we go, beg and plead for the culture. Higher we go, beg and plead for the culture. Higher we go, beg and plead for the culture.
If you think Migos is actually a reference to the Spanish word amigos, meaning friends, boy do I have bad news for you.
Look, God been this way. System is loaded up them shotgun shells and shot my older cousin. That's all in his face. Talking, my teachers call me a disgrace.
The album's actually quite eclectic. Whether that's good or bad, well, I guess that's up for you to determine.
Watching it come true, it's taking over you. 'Cause everything you want is right in front of you, and you see the impossible is coming true.
Fun fact, the guys that wrote all this music, Benj Pasek and Justin Paul, also did everything to La La Land.
Open because a kingdom cry, kilo die, kingdom like king, if all king get by kingdom for kingdom come. When I come, you know why.
King, I am T'Challa.
Kendrick Lamar has expressed a lot of interest in being a Black Panther villain for the next movie. I'd be all for it. Boy, that was sure fun. Come back next week. No, really, just come back next week.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please. Maestro.